What's up everybody, Jacob Blank back with another YouTube video. Thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a $74,000 profit wholesale deal I did. I'm going to be breaking that deal down step by step for you today. That being said, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you go down below, hit the red button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives, so I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. That being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, so that's right. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a $74,000 profit wholesale deal I recently did. So this $74,000 wholesale deal was a deal I did in Phoenix, Arizona. Now this property was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property around 1,800 square feet. Now if you know anything about 3-bedroom, 2-bath properties that are under 2,000 square feet, they're ideal properties for buy and hold investors to add to their portfolio because they get the best rents out of 3-bedroom, 2-bath properties. So that being said, I knew I could probably sell this deal for super high because buy and hold investors aren't looking to make quick money, they're looking for the long-term return. So that being said, when you're looking for that long-term return on your investment, you're normally likely to pay higher for something because you know your profits are over a longer period of time and you're not just looking for that quick flip. So I knew this was a perfect deal to sell to a buy and hold investor. So what's the reason this seller wanted to sell the property? What made them a motivated seller, right? Why did they have motivation to sell? It was because he was getting ready to retire and he didn't want to hold on to his rental properties anymore. So he wanted to get rid of a few of them. And so we gave him a call and we were the perfect fit. He didn't want to have to fix up the property. He'd been renting it for years to the same tenant, and all that normal wear and tear on the property starts to take a toll, as well as it becoming outdated. And so he didn't want to have to fix up the property and clean it up in order to get it market ready and sell it on the market. So he wanted to sell it in as-is condition for a cash offer. Now this seller did have tenants in the property and their lease wasn't going to be done till 3 months after we had to purchase the property. So that meant that we had to find a buyer that would be willing to keep the tenants and do a post-possession with them and honor their lease. And that makes it a little bit tricky because most cash buyers, most investors, when they buy a deal, they want to get their hands on it right away. They want to start fixing up that property, stabilizing the asset, and get it back on the market to sell it or get it into the hands of a renter at full market rent. So they don't want to wait around to get somebody out of the property till they can start working on the deal. They want to work on the deal right away. So there's only a handful of buyers out there that are willing to, do post-possession and keep somebody in the property after the close date. Fortunately, I have built connections with amazing buyers across the country that will pay top dollar and keep post-occupancy. They will keep people in the property after the close date. So I wasn't too worried about that being a problem when I was trying to sell the deal. So now we were working out numbers with the seller. We got down to the negotiation, right? We talked to him. We find out why he wanted to sell. We asked about the condition of the property. He let us know it was a little bit outdated, normal wear and tear, right? It needed some work, and we found out why he wanted to sell. So now we got to the numbers and we were ready to talk numbers. The seller wanted $350,000 for the property. Now $350,000, that was maybe still a deal, but it would have been a tight one. And we always want to negotiate, right? You always want to get these deals as low as you can, but always be ethical as well. Don't go too low, but make sure you're working those numbers down and try to get a good deal. So we started negotiating and we got him down to $325,000. So we were able to negotiate down from his asking price $25,000. So after we got him to agree to $325,000, the deal was looking pretty sweet because I knew the property was worth around $460,000. The ARV, the after repair value, was around $460,000, and I knew to a buy and hold investor, I could probably sell the deal for close to $400,000, and that's what I was able to do. So we got him to agree on $325,000, and we got him to sign the contract. The next thing we did was we sent one of the team members out to the property to take pictures of it. Now, once we had the pictures of the property, we were ready to market the deal. So we email blasted the deal out to all my cash buyers. We put the deal on Facebook, and we did all our different types of marketing in order to try to sell the deal. And we started getting offers back. I got an offer at $350, I got an offer at $370, I got an offer around like $360. You know, we were getting a little bit low of offers. But I did know that I texted my VIP buyers on my phone the deal, and I was just waiting to hear back from them. So I reached out directly to my best buyers to see if I could squeeze the most amount of money out of this deal. And I was just waiting for a response. So after we let the deal simmer a little bit in the market for a couple more days, I finally got response from my VIP buyers. One was coming in at $380,000, so now the deal was looking sweet. And then I got somebody to be at $390,000. So once I had that $390,000, that was the best offer, right? But I got to negotiate both ways. I got to negotiate on the buy, the acquisition of the deal, and I got to negotiate on the sale, the disposition of the deal. And that's what I did. I negotiated with the buyer, and I was able to push the buyer up to $399,000 for the deal. I sent them an assignment contract. I got them to sign an assignment contract, and I got them to deposit $5,000 non-refundable earnest money to the title company. And now I have the deal sold. It was time to get the deal to the finish line and go throughout the transaction process. So now throughout this transaction process, it was a little bit annoying. This was one of the sellers that is a stickler about everything, right? He wants to know what's happening. He wants updates. What's up with this? What's up with that? Calls all the time. He wanted to be updated on, like every few days about how the process is going. And so it gets a little bit sticky there and a little bit tricky when they're constantly calling, and especially when you don't have a buyer lined up already and they're calling, it's really stressful. But fortunately in this situation, we had a good, solid buyer locked into place. So every time he called me, I told him we're looking good, everything's all good, and I was able to just calm the seller down and keep moving this along the transaction process. Now we got to the close of escrow. On the close of escrow, the buyer wired his money into the title company, he signed closing docs, and the seller signed closing docs. Now we waited till around noon in the day, it recorded with the county's assessor's office, and deal done, deal closed. And there we go, that was a $74,000 wholesale deal. Now look, I was able to sell that deal for top dollar, right? To a buy and hold investor that pays top of the market, right? Which is super amazing. So if you guys need help selling any of your deals, me and my team can help you get top dollar for your deals and maximize profit. If you have a deal that you need help selling and you want to see if me and my team can help you make more money on that deal, go ahead and submit your deal at jacobblank.com/dispo. jacobblank.com/dispo. There's a link in the description for this, and me and my team will give you a call and we will help you sell that deal for the maximum profit and help you make more money on all your wholesale deals. So make sure you're submitting your deals to us at jacobblank.com/dispo so that way we can help you out when you're selling your deals to make more money. But overall, that was an amazing $74,000 deal. I hope you guys liked this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you go down below, hit the red button, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives, so I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.